Relationships after awakening, finding balance in a world that looks different. One of the most unexpected parts of awakening is realizing that the world didn't change. You did. You begin noticing things you never noticed before, emotional reactions beneath words, patterns repeating in conversations, fear hiding behind control, avoidance hiding behind humor, and suddenly relationships feel different, not broken, not wrong, just unfamiliar. Today we're talking about relationships after awakening, why they change, why this can feel disorienting or lonely, and how to find balance so growth doesn't turn into separation. Welcome back to the I Am experience, where awakening becomes lived, not isolated. In this episode of Living as the I Am, we're exploring how awareness changes the way you relate and how to stay grounded, connected, and human, even as your inner world expands. This is not about leaving people behind. It's about learning how to walk forward without disconnecting. Awakening changes perception. You begin to see emotional triggers instead of just behavior, conditioning instead of personality, fear beneath anger, insecurity beneath control. You're no longer fully inside the story. You're starting to see the story itself. And here's the key point. Others may not see what you see. They're still experiencing life from within the narrative, while you're beginning to observe the narrative. This difference in perception is what changes relationships, not awareness itself, but the gap in awareness. After awakening, there's a subtle temptation to withdraw, to feel misunderstood, to judge quietly, to think they wouldn't get it anyway. This is where many people get stuck, because this isn't awareness. This is ego reforming through separation. Awareness doesn't create distance. Ego does. The moment awakening becomes me versus them, I see more than they do. The ego has returned, quietly, convincingly. This is why balance matters. One of the most important lessons after awakening is this: not everything you notice needs to be spoken. You may see why someone reacts the way they do, what they're projecting, what they're avoiding, but awareness doesn't rush to correct. Awareness understands timing. Wisdom isn't saying everything you see. It's knowing when presence is more helpful than words. You are not here to wake others up. You are here to stay awake yourself. One of the biggest reasons relationships suffer after awakening is loss of grounding. When awareness expands but grounding doesn't follow, people can become abstract, disconnected, overly philosophical, emotionally unavailable. Grounding keeps awakening human. Staying grounded looks like maintaining daily routines, staying embodied in the physical world, continuing to enjoy simple shared activities, not turning every interaction into a lesson. Grounded awareness feels safe to others. Ungrounded awareness feels distant. Here's a practical and powerful way to protect relationships. Share your new interests, don't impose them. Instead of preaching awakening, talk about it the way you talk about any new hobby or interest. For example, I've been really into meditation lately. It's helping me slow down. I've been learning more about nervous system regulation. It's been grounding. I'm exploring mindfulness. It's helping me respond instead of react. This keeps connection alive. You're not asking others to change it. You're simply letting them know who you're becoming. Curiosity invites connection. Pressure creates distance. As you heal and regulate, your reactions soften. Your nervous system calms. Your boundaries become clearer. Others may feel this. Some feel safer around you. Some feel unsettled. Some feel exposed. Some pull closer. Some pull away. This is not something you need to manage. You are no longer feeding old dynamics, and that changes the relational field. This isn't rejection, it's resonance shifting. Awakening doesn't mean cutting people off. It means learning how to stay open without absorbing, stay kind without self-betrayal, stay honest without forcing truth. Balance is the art of being yourself while allowing others to be where they are. You don't need to shrink. You don't need to convince. You just need to stay present. Sometimes relationships change anyway. Conversations no longer align. Shared interests fade. Energy shifts. This doesn't mean something went wrong. Growth doesn't always happen at the same pace. Awareness doesn't cling. It allows space without resentment, superiority, or drama. Letting go doesn't always look like endings. Sometimes it looks like quiet drifting. Relationships after awakening become mirrors. They show you where you still react, where ego still hides, where healing continues. Instead of asking, what's wrong with them? Awareness asks, what is this showing me? Relationships stop being obstacles and start becoming teachers. Communication changes after awakening. You speak less, but with more clarity. You listen more without planning a response. You respond instead of reacting. This alone transforms relationships without needing explanation. If relationships feel different right now, you are not doing anything wrong. You're seeing more. But awareness doesn't require separation. It requires humility. You were once where others are now. Compassion keeps awakening grounded. Awakening doesn't pull you out of the world. It teaches you how to live inside it with awareness, balance, and compassion. Stay grounded, stay human, stay curious. If this resonated, comment below. I choose balance. And if you're ready to keep living as the I am without disconnecting from the people around you, subscribe and join me in the next experience. And remember, you are not here to escape the world. You are here to meet it consciously. You are here to relate, not separate. You are the I am.